Hello all, Happy New Year! This is my annual New Year's video, where I look back at what the channel accomplished over the past year, and talk about what I'd like to bring to it this year. In 2022, I produced 3 Sodor's Finest's, 4 if you count Peter, 5 episodes of the Thomas Retrospective, 36 Thomas Debunk Shorts, and 2 full episodes of Tugs the US Dub. 2 videos broke the 1 hour mark, and those were the Every Railway Series Ranked video, and the big analysis of all 3 Cars movies. I also went to the UK and attended the Audrey Extravaganza event, which I also covered in its own video. As far as big reveals within the Thomas community goes, we got a lot of good stuff. This was an incredible year for Lost Media and fan productions. We got the highly sought after sizzle reel of Tugs, the full 20-minute cut of the episode Warrior, the unedited film reels of Season 5 showing all the bloopers and alternate takes and unused shots, and the hand-drawn maps of the island of Sodor by David Mitten, of which I made 2 whole videos on. We also got Project Tiger Moth, the first full-length Thomas fan episode fully filmed with Gauge 1 model props. 2022 was very good to us. There are a few videos that I never got around to, and those were new documentary videos, the Thomas and the Magic Railroad review, and Tugs Trains took a rather long hiatus. While I am regretful I never got around to these, they will all be getting some light shed on them in the coming year. Let's talk about what I have planned for the channel in 2023. The Thomas and the Magic Railroad review. Now I have talked about doing this forever. Over a year ago, I believe is when I first mentioned it, and I can confirm it is happening. In fact, I'm working on it right now. This lengthy review will likely be the first big video of 2023. I can't say exactly when it'll be out, but I'm hoping before the end of the month. The Thomas Retrospective. This series has really taken off since its inception last year. I will continue my journey through the show, picking right up with Season 6. I think it's only appropriate to talk about Magic Railroad first, before going into the seasons that come after it. Following Season 6 will be 7, then Jack and the Pack, then Season 8, and onwards. I managed to get through 5 seasons last year, so let's see if I can make it to Season 10 by the end of this year, huh? Sodor's Finest. This is absolutely the most popular series on this channel. They always do well, and everyone always gets really excited for them. I still have so many characters that I'd like to cover. I got to Toby, Hero, and Duck last year. This year, I'd like to tackle Percy, Cranky, Daisy, and hopefully a couple others. But who will be covered first? Well, I'll let you all decide that by commenting below. Percy seems to be the most wanted one at the moment. Only a matter of time before he gets his time in the limelight. Tugs, the US Dub. This series is a major passion project of mine. I am aware that this fan dub is not the most popular series on the channel, but through it I have discovered how much fun I have editing audio and working with voice actors. All the voice actors have such a good time with the roles. It's a really fun project for all of us. We're 2 episodes in now, and I'd like to get a couple more out by the end of the year. These dubs do get expensive though, so I can't promise they'll be out often. But they're not over yet. Next episode will be, wait for it, Jinxed. Baba Booey. Documentaries. I never really know what to call these, but they're the documentary videos on real-life machines. I talked about last year how I wanted to cover the stories of the steam engine Repton and the tug Hercules. I can't promise anything, but I'd like to get to at least one of them by the end of this year. I actually bought a book on Hercules recently, with all this information on her build specs, dates of important events in her history, etc. Perhaps that is a video that is on the horizon line. Tugs Trains. Yes, the highly requested model series of mine will be returning this year, but with an all-new look. I don't remember if I made it clear before, but the reason this series just sort of stopped was because I moved house and all my models were packed away. I'm in a new place now, and I finally have a layout up and running again. I've been posting progress photos on Twitter as I work on it. What I plan to do is make a video showcasing the progress of the layout, from its conception to the track laying, etc. And as time goes on, I'll make a part 2 and 3, etc. when new developments are added. Tugs Trains will be making a comeback this year. Thomas Debunked. I've put a temporary halt on this series to devote more time to other videos that require more attention. I made this series with the mindset of having something short and simple I could upload often to YouTube, and also to TikTok. I've come to realize that I don't really enjoy making this shorter content. I prefer bigger videos that I can finesse and take my time with. I'm not saying Thomas Debunked is gone forever. It could return someday, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see about that. I have other videos in the back of my mind that I've been wanting to make for a while now. One of which is a top 10 hidden gems of modern Thomas, which is a video where I highlight 10 episodes of the CGI era that I think are slept on, as well as a big video talking about all of the Star Wars films, in a fashion similar to my Cars one. They've been on the Patreon polls for a while now, but they never got voted for. I think a slight redesign of how my Patreon is structured might be in order. I love the idea of having the community come together to vote on what videos they'd like to see next, but it also hinders projects that I'm inspired by in that moment. Perhaps polls are only held sometimes. If you are a patron of mine, please comment below. What are some perks that I can offer you that you would be interested in? Monthly Q&As perhaps? How about layout progress pics and videos exclusive to Patreon maybe? Let me know, I want to hear. So I think that's it, everyone. I have a lot of ideas in the works. I'm hoping 2023 will be a productive year. But we all know how these things go. Life gets in the way, and sometimes we can't get to everything as soon as we'd like to. Either way, I hope you all had a wonderful holiday, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Be sure to make this year a good one.